Hello everybody, Cashstick Bowcraft here today. What we're going to be doing today is making a rawhide bowstring. And what I have here is just a piece of rawhide. I think this is a goat, from a goat. I don't know, I ordered it on the internet. I forgot exactly what kind of rawhide this is, but it's nice and thin. It's usually the ones that I use to back bows with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a rawhide bowstring. And there's videos or YouTube videos out there where they're using a squirrel rawhide, but I think this is goat skin. But I'm going to make it out of this because that's all I have. So basically what I do, I just kind of eyeball it, and I found this plate here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a circle around the plate and cut it out and stretch it out and make a bowstring out of it. So stand by and we'll show you how we go about doing all that stuff. Okay, so we got this plate here. You know, it's about as big as my hand. And basically that's what you want to try to do, is get something as big as your hand, maybe a little bit bigger, because when you cut it out, you're going to make a long coil and you're going to be stretching it out. So I'm just going to put this plate on here. It's probably about, I don't know, 8 inches or so wide or diameter. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw out a circle here. And cut it out. So I'll turn the video on when I have this all cut out. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out while it's on camera. So here you can see I got the circle drawn out. I'm just going to cut it out of this piece of rawhide here. Use a regular pair of scissors. You want to try to make it as smooth and as even a cut as you can, because the smoother it is, the easier it is to finish when it comes time to finishing it out. It's a pretty good way of doing it, because you know, depending on how long your bow is, you don't necessarily have to get that long of a piece of rawhide to make a string. You're basically using a smaller piece of rawhide to get you know, a string of any usable length, rather than having to get, you know, like if you got a 70-inch bow, you don't need 70 inches worth of rawhide. You can just, you know, if you've got a big enough piece where you can cut out a circle, you will have a long enough piece of rawhide to make a bow. So basically you can see we got the circle here, and now we're going to cut a spiral around the circle, or inside of the circle, until you get all the way down to the middle. And what I usually do is I usually use like a 1/4 inch cuts all the way around. I just cut it in a spiral fashion and get it that way. So now I'll turn off the camera and turn it back on when I get it cut out for you. Okay, so we've got the rawhide circle cut out, and basically you just cut a spiral pattern all the way towards the middle of the circle, and you want to try to keep, in this case I wanted to try to keep all of the lengths cut to within a 1/4 inch, or at least a 1/4 inch. I didn't do, some of it's a little bit wider than that. That's probably about a 1/2 inch piece. But what you want to try to do is make it as uniform as possible that you possibly can. I just eyeballed it. But you can see here, once it's unstrung, it's a pretty long piece of rawhide. And when we get to making this string, what we're going to be doing is doubling it over on itself, and it'll be a 2-ply rawhide string. So the next step is that we're going to soak this in water, and when it gets soft and pliable, we're going to create a loop, and then we're going to twist the string and stretch it out and hopefully it'll be a working, functional bowstring. So stand by and we'll get the video up in a moment.